Sometimes.
Do we have something in the cube?
We do.
Okay. So, what is in the cube? Astley's
It's
cube?
it's never been exactly identified, but it was some kind of skeletal mage with exaggerated curved bone claws.
At some point we should probably remove that, preferably in like a high level clerics area so she can turn undead and or help us. That was just something that I was thinking about the other day. So anyway, let's go.
All right. I think Draco took inspiration for himself at the end of the last session, or at least advocated for giving out inspiration at the end of the last session rather than the beginning of this one.
He
Does
does
that
not
sound
have
right?
an inspiration token, so I will add it to his sheet.
And he
My
did a
note
great job
is
last time.
I don't remember specifically what he did, and my note is ambiguous. I can read it as either Draco insisted that he get it or that he insisted we just give it away at the end of last session. I should leave myself more clear notes.
He what did he do that was so amazing at the end of last session?
Let's do a quick recap for previously on Dungeons and Dragons, and that'll help resolve what he did.
Okay. I got nothing. It was so long ago for me.
He called some lightning. That was pretty exciting.
All the
Was the end of the firefight against what's her bucket?
Oh, you guys
Jo-
didn't play last week?
No, we did not play last week.
Okay.
We did.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
So we had finished off the carnival games, and as we were leaving, the runner of the circus summoned us into his, tent, and we found out that it was Draco's old pal, and then we put on a show that I think Draco knew it was a show, and the rest of us thought it was we were fighting for our lives. So we fought a bunch of elemental things, including one that was summoned by Draco, and put on a great show. And now we're headed to the gladiatorial arena to gain some more esteem as Alea's Flame. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I don't think I even have any notes that it was a big day and that we accomplished some stuff, but there wasn't like a great depth of things we did.
Let's go back outside.
Sounds right.
Yeah, it was one big fight.
Moving to today's plan, then you guys had signaled an interest in participating in the gladiatorial games that take place here in Ish. Not quite the same as the sanctioned Catal fights that you've dealt with in the past, but very similar. Killing people in the arena for fame, glory, and/or money appeals to most of you. It has been explained to you a couple of times, I think, so far, once we've reached Ish, that the gladiator games here heavily involve side bets, and a capable and savvy fighter can make quite a bit of money, both by being successful and by placing decent bets. The 3-day gladiatorial marathon is currently starting today, has 3 headline events at the end of each day. You are free to participate in as many as you would wish of the secondary sort of non-main event fights. The main event fight is invitation only, being offered to gladiators of high standing from previous combats or by great showing that day. So as you are relative newcomers to Ish, no one's going to give you an invite unless you perform well today, if you're interested in participating in the end of day final match. The I forgot what word I chose here, but the showcase match is invitation only. Approaching the stadium, you find that it is surprisingly organized, surprisingly civil given what takes place inside the Grand Coliseum walls. There are barkers sort of talking up different factions or champions within the gladiatorial games this week, creating hype, creating opportunity for people to bet. And inside the Great Coliseum, I'm just going to put you guys here, you can see the arena is massive, probably 3 or 4 times greater than the largest Quintal pit you've ever fought in. If you would like to opt in, the cost is 10 gold per person, or 25 gold for a team. And once you opt in, you can explore with the no mark of combat any side bet gambling options you wish to explore, or you can just get straight into the melee by joining the fracas. What would you guys like to do?
Well, we're definitely buying in as a team.
Yes,
Okay.
and nobody's sitting out because the
25
last
gold.
time we did that, we got
We
rifle
died.
stomped.
Yup.
Yeah, we died hard.
Oh, we needed to rest. We were dangerously low on stuff before we do this.
I
Did we
thought
long
did
re-
that
I
on
think
logout?
we did a long rest because my stuff
Okay.
will reset.
I
in
didn't
my
reset.
mind, yeah, go ahead and reset. Say in my mind we ended, and this is like the dawn of a new day. I have
Okay.
put a
Okay.
day marker in my notes, and I have us like at 8 o'clock in the morning on the new day.
Okay, got it. So we want to do it as a group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
25 gold.
Okay. And
And
we
you know
decided
Renan's gonna
group
wanna bet on
was
us.
from
Mm-hmm.
in platinum points.
I think so.
Okay. What are the side bet options?
You can gamble on a champion to win. You can gamble on how a champion wins. You can gamble by special circumstances, unique weapons used, unique forms of execution. Everything is up to and as exotic as a draw. Basically, if you can think of it, I'm sure someone here is willing to take your money against that not happening.
Guys want to bet on us winning?
Yep.
That's how we do.
Mm-hmm.
How much can we bet?
There's a money lender who's willing to take your action. His name is Crawl, like when you can't walk you. And he is willing to take your bet up to 100 gold.
Let's make it 200. Just kidding.
As relative unknowns, you'll likely get somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 to 1 odds, because the Iron Company is fighting in today's early melees, and they are the crowd favorite. So just by virtue of you being both unknown and being in an arena where they are fighting, puts you kind of on the back foot, which gives you an opportunity to make some money.
Can we negotiate a secondary bet, 100 gold, that we make it into the final match, and say 500 or 1,000 gold that we sweep the whole thing? Because I want to get that bet in when the odds are poor, because they haven't seen us fight yet, and they don't
Right.
think that, one, they don't think that we'll make it into the finals, and two, they don't think that we would actually be able to win.
I
Will
like
he
it.
take that action?
At 2 to 1 odds, he'll give you 100 gold to win your first match, and he's willing to he's interested in the long-term parlay bet of that you will make it to the final.
Okay, how much is he willing to put in that?
He'll match your bet. In other words, you'll make $200 if you're successful.
Oh no, we want the whole thing to be at 1,000 gold.
That would be incredibly unlikely.
For him to match it, or for us to win?
Both.
So
Um,
he's doing
not
2-to-1. He's doing 2-to-1 odds on us winning the first match and 2-to-1 odds on us winning the whole thing.
Yeah, we're not much of a long shot if it's only 2-to-1.
Persuade him. Convince him how terrible you are.
Do it.
Hoppy will be more than happy to perform for him how bad we are.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
So this is the one time you guys are actually going to perform well.
Joking. Is it a performance roll? Is that what you want?
I'd like to see, I think, either persuasion or performance.
Persuasion. I can do persuasion.
Persuasion seems better to me in just trying to convince him that you are unknown and inept, probably.
We're really
Definitely
bad at math.
He's definitely willing to give you the slip on 2-to-1 for winning the first match. He is less certain that he wants to commit to anything beyond 2-to-1 odds for something as big as winning the day, or at least getting to the final showcase without seeing you fight first.
Well, if the other group is a fan favorite and is sure to win, this shouldn't be a concerning bet for him.
We should at least get 4-to-1 to get to the finals, and maybe 6-to-1 to get to win it all. And we will advertise for. We will be his advertisement. We will be more than happy to wear a. I will be happy to wear a
crawl shirt.
Crawl the money letter loincloth.
Nice. Why does your dick say crawl? Because when I'm done, she can't.
Oh
walk.
no, it's over the butt. It's definitely over the butt.
All right. After consideration and that very persuasive check, he's willing to give you the same 2-to-1 odds to win your first match, and he's willing to grant 5-to-1 odds that you don't make it to the final. But he tells you that that means all 5 of you must make it to the final match in health. No resurrecting unconscious bodies at the final round. No, this person's technically still alive. We can at Bernieing him. All 5 of you must be alive and intact.
And how much was he willing
Does
to
that
go?
mean that we can't?
5 to 1.
Does that mean that we can't pass out at any point in between now and then, or just when we reach the final
Like,
round?
can we
We
use
can't.
health potions throughout the fight if needed?
You can use potions, but you can't ever drop to 0.
Okay. And we're putting.
That's a sketchy bet.
If it's a 1 in 5, let's not.
Let's put up
1,000.
Let's put up 200.
Yeah, or 250.
Put up 200.
Okay.
That okay with you, John?
200 in the final, and
Yeah,
only 100 for the first one, or 200 for each.
You said only you would only take 100.
Oh, I
for the
did say
first
that.
one.
You're right. I did say that.
Yeah.
Yep. He likes it.
Okay.
So mark off your $300.
I already did.
Sweet.
So 100 to win first fight.
Draco's gonna have
200.
to teleport. Okay, so can I
1.
ask questions about the arena now?
Sure.
These pillars in the center, are they connected to the ceiling, or could someone teleport or climb up on top of a pillar to not be in melee with things?
The ceiling is completely open air.
Okay.
The walls and the columns made of the green stone are 30 feet tall at their height,
Okay.
and they have a solid flat surface. You cannot escape the arena by climbing over the walls. That's considered an immediate disqualification. But on the walls is fine, and up the pillars is fine.
Okay.
They are broad enough to create line of sight, and they can be stood upon.
Perfect. Then we need to put Draco and Renan up on top of pillars.
Is this
I'll
map
start.
from Star Wars?
It is not, but I definitely got those kinds of vibes.
The pillars, especially. I love it.
Can we ask Crawl or maybe some others about what their experience is, if they know anything about the Coliseum? What's going to come in today? Is it going to be monsters? Is it going to be other teams? If they know anything about the other teams?
He does. He knows quite a bit, but he is curious as to why he should help you since he's just placed a bet against you.
Well, I was thinking we could ask somebody else.
Sure. If you guys want to spend some time, you can make an investigation check, representative of you just kind of casually striking up conversations with.
What is this? Are these speakers?
What is on the map that you think is a speaker?
On the tile, I'm pinging it. On the tile ceiling, there's these black things.
Yes, that is a medieval loudspeaker. Well spotted.
I wasn't sure if it was something that you added or if it was just an element of the map.
No, it's just on the map. I actually don't know.
Over. Okay.
I didn't really look at it before.
I wasn't sure if they were something that we could interact with. That's why I was asking.
It does look kind of like a speaker. You're not. Oh, it's lights maybe.
Oh, it could be.
Yeah, they're definitely the lights are.
Is as silly as a loudspeaker, but.
I wasn't sure.
You guys did a fair job of plying the crowd. You spent about 20 minutes talking amongst people. You learn that the Iron Company is the favorite. You learned that today's event has 3 initial fights and 1 final event, 1 main event.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, clear my throat. You know that the final event is a pair of fighters that they simply call the Twins, but it is said in reverence, not almost fearful reverence, rather than like making fun of twinsies. But precious little else is freely offered about the Twins. With the highest investigation roll of a 16, I'll allow you to ask me 2 specific questions, like the number 2, not TOO, that I will do my best to answer about the arena or about fighters.
I'm just to the team. I'm curious to know if we make it to the final round. Do we face the Twins alone, or do we face them with whoever else survived that long? Does that make sense? Like, so
There might be a benefit to knocking people out instead of killing them.
Well, I'm just curious. Well, like, yeah, are we fighting, trying to eliminate people so that we can be the last team against the Twins in the final round? Or if I guess it kind of just depends on when we go up against the Iron Squad or whatever they're called. I don't know. Are there any other questions you guys have about this?
Is this one of those arenas where it's equally as important the showmanship of the fight, or is it just winning?
That's a good question too.
Like, are there additional rewards and benefits for us?
Mm-hmm. That's a good question. I think that should be one of the questions for sure.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay, so we want to ask just about the structure of advancing, like how we need to play to advance, and then asking about showmanship.
Okay. You learned that there is an arbiter, a judge of combat for here. In the event that arbitration is required, this is the person who will decide victors and losers. However, more often than not, the match has a pretty obviously determined winner and or loser, and that one person or team has killed the other person's or teams, and that person is the victor and advances to the next round.
Okay.
The event is pyramidally structured in that there will be lots of events at the bottom rung, which is like anybody who wanted to with their $25 could sign up today and fight. So there will be lots of these kind of skirmish level events,
Okay.
whittling it down to however many is required to get to a top 8, which will then become a top 4, which will then become a final showdown for who gets to fight the twins.
And then showmanship.
The value of showmanship is not as important as it is in Cthulhu. There won't be like sponsors the way that there is in the Cthulhu pits back home. However, because you're betting against yourself, there is potentially a long game, 10,000 IQ, 5-head play of making your successes seem accidental or unlikely to be repeated so that you can maintain long odds. Rather than like if you just show up curb stomp the very first team you have in the first round of the game and do it definitively, the odds makers will likely adjust your odds. If you suddenly become the heavy favorite, then you're not going to be able to bet. You won't be able to make a lot of money betting, with yourself. I don't know how big
We do like
you
money.
guys are in that particular part of the event, but there is potentially that outcome of if you can sandbag, or the longer you can sandbag, the likely you are to retain poor odds.
But over how long? Because my concern is I don't want to I don't want to use up all of our resources performing poorly and then not have them when the fights matter. So,
this wouldn't have been something you needed to investigate. All of the matches will happen today between now and sunset.
Okay.
There will be 1 hour of rest and recovery time between each combat.
So a short rest.
How many rounds?
4.
4 rounds.
Yeah, then I'm inclined to say we have our one bet if we can do it without sacrificing health or resources. I think it's fine, but I don't know that I'm gonna want to pull my punches.
And
Yeah, I think we just need to go hard.
are considered between each round.
Okay.
So, because we have a short rest between each, I can not rage for them. Remember, we have the hit dice as well, so we could sandbag on 1 or 2, and reduce our visible strength without significant concern, because we'll be able to heal. I'm good. I'm good with going full strength. I think that getting $600 plus whatever, or $600 dues plus whatever the reward is, that's not insubstantial.
Small amount of money, yeah.
Yeah. So we want to just, now that we have our one thing, we want to just go through and play to our best.
I think we can certainly make some creative decisions with Renan and Draco, but I think let's not. Like, we could do some more like flashy plays then, but I think let's also just.
I think it would be really funny to make everybody think that Renan's a mage and like not attack with a bow at all the whole time.
I'm in it. I
for
think
the
that
first
sounds
one.
amazing. Oh, and I'll have Draco. We'll have them swap roles, so Draco can be. Let me make sure that he has a bow.
I've got a magic stone for sure.
You should just make him do magic stone the whole time.
He honestly has no weapon. He is just gonna have to. Yeah, he's gonna have to magic stone. Oh, he has an ice knife.
No, that's why you're dirty.
Oh, he has a longbow. Okay, great. He's gonna be our archer. I like it.
And she has the cantrip firebolt, so that's what she'll be doing the whole time. At least for
Excellent.
the first one.
Okay, I think this is a fabulous idea. I like it very much.
John, are you looking forward to this one?
I am.
And they died.
If there's nothing else, then you guys you've paid your entrance fee. You're waiting in the wings to be selected as the newest team to fight in the gladiator arena of Ish. You have no history. You have no background here. So they give you the option of selecting your first opponent in the base round, or by rolling randomly to determine who your first opponent will be.
Do you have something built that we could like look at the teams?
I can give you their names, and
Hmm.
like you can investigate if you want to see if you can learn some information about them. But there are 3 potential opponents that you could roll in your first round.
I need to step away just for a minute. I'll be right back.
How are you feeling about it, Amon? Or do you want to just roll some dice and go with whoever?
I'm down to just roll.
All right.
Yeah.
Then why don't you go ahead and give us a roll? What do you want him to roll?
A 6-sided die would be lovely.
Let's get the ones out of the way early. I like this.
Number 1.
Okay. You do notice that on the random wheel of determination, the Iron Company has a team in the first round. You do not roll against them, but you have been selected to fight a name that seems like it's been mistranslated, and that like when you translate something from Japanese into English then back to Japanese, it's like not quite right.
Mm-hmm.
You are looking to fight the Northern Hunters from the North,
Ooh. Excellent.
which like I'm sure that they think that was like a super cool team name. However, after the translation is considered, it's less impressive than they had hoped, probably. Let's have
Northern
everybody roll
Hunters.
initiative.
Northern Hunters from the North. Is that the team we're fighting?
That is the team we're fighting.
Okay. Okay, this is Renan. This is Hoppy.
All right. I think we are ready. The gate is behind you. You can kind of see it as that straight line that is in front of the curved wall. Hoppy's like right up against the curve. There's a gateway that opens, what is that, 160 feet across the arena from you. You guys can start anywhere you'd like within 30 feet of that doorway. So, measure your yardstick out, put you probably somewhere, anywhere up to between where Hoppy and Oni is.
Okay.
Can Draco start with Fire Guy out, or will he have to summon him?
I think he'll have to summon him.
Okay.
I'm not going to give anybody else prep, so.
Maybe we should bring out Fire Guy later.
Oh, right. I will have to. Shoot, I was going to use
Mommy's
Fire
the
Guy to
best.
climb up the thing, but...
As you guys are
Mommy's
getting
the
organized, you can
best.
hear a thunderous sound and you can feel the arena shake beneath your feet as the door to the opposing side flares open. An enormous, fat, hairy, tusked mammoth strolls into the arena, wearing a war harness, atop of which stride 3 beautiful women, all clad in thin leather armor and all wearing spears and longbows. The Northern Hunters from the North. Oni, you act first. What would you like to do?
I am going to... if I double move, can I still do a bonus action?
So I'm going to answer that yes, but that bonus action can't be an offhand attack because I believe you need to make a main hand attack for that to happen.
No, but it could be Blade Ward cantrip.
It absolutely could do that, yep.
Okay. Then I'm gonna double move and Blade Ward cantrip.
Okay. It is Renan's turn.
Renan is going to. Oh crap! Now I need to figure out what her range is.
Gonna crap.
No, she's going to shoot. I was gonna see what the range is for. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. But I'll keep it. 120 feet. So the plan was to move her forward. Where did I put her? Down here. Behind a post, and then
If
put her
you
behind a
move her, you
post.
won't get the sneak though, right?
It's a
Firebolt, so no sneak.
firebolt,
I
so
see,
no
I see.
sneak. Yeah. But I
Damn.
will totally take that damage.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And crit hit. And I'm aiming at the mammoth.
I know you're gonna be upset that you can't see them. There you go. Oh, I gotta pull up my sheet.
Still only counts as one.
Say 27, is that right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, sorry, main weapon. I gotta go spell. Your target is frightened by you until you stop casting magic. You are able to discern the source of your target's fear. So it will not attack Renan, which I don't think it was likely to do, but you have terrified the mammoth with fire, which seems very on brand. That was it for Renan, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The women speaking in a language you don't understand scream at the mammoth, who runs towards the nearest pillar. One of them deftly jumps off and ascends the pillar. The other two remain attached to it, riding it, and it charges Oni. Oni, it's going to attempt to gore you twice.
What does having resistance mean?
It means you take half damage from
Mhm.
whatever you have resistance to.
Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. I don't
That
know
should
what
be
goring has.
Quite helpful. Oh, that's gore damage. That's not bludgeoning, piercing, or
That's why I
slash.
said I don't know.
You should cast that one. Let's see what happens first, but it will be likely bludgeoning or piercing, depending on how this goes.
It doesn't.
Oh, I missed.
I'm gonna sidestep both and then like pat it on its trunk.
Because it's a good boy.
Yeah.
The two archers on its back. Oh, yeah, it's their turn. Fire at Oni.
Come on, more sidestepping. Yeah, gotta make it look good. Damn it! One of them hits me. I sidestep right into the second arrow, and it shoots me in the foot.
And she's going to. Oh, it doesn't add that for me? That's
Oh,
bullshit.
but piercing damage, I have resistance to.
You take 15 halved is 7. The archer that was dropped off at the column, targets Draco and fires twice at him.
Sorry, buddy. You're gonna be much easier to hit. Ugh.
Looks like both of those are hits.
For 18 damage.
No. Oh, that is bullshit.
For 20 damage.
I rolled 2 1s on 2 10-sided dice.
Sorry, Draco.
Now it is Amon's turn.
All right. I'm going to. How tall did you say these pillars are?
30 feet.
Okay. So what kind of movement speed does that look like?
You can climb at
Or
half
what
your
does it
speed.
take? Okay. So it's going to take.
Gonna take a double
Two-
move to get up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna stand. I moved a little bit, so I'm gonna kind of use this pillar as cover and then fire at the mammoth.
Both are hits.
I'm gonna keep it simple this first round and just fire my arrows. Well, who's to say I don't do that all the time? We'll see. But that's it for my turn.
Hoppy, it's all you.
Okay, I'm going to move up, and I'm going to attack twice, pressing all the buttons. Attacking an elephant. That's not how I attack. That's how I attack.
Did it? Ooh, that one misses.
Bummer, dude. And that's it.
Archer Draco's turn.
All right. Draco is going to come over here and kind of position himself so that he can just pop out from, like, shoot around the pillar, but still be under some shelter so as not to get whacked again. And he is going to try to longbow this archer. Hey! He's better than Oni with a longbow.
That's not a high bar.
It really isn't.
I think I saw her throw it at somebody once.
Yes, that sounds right, actually.
5 damage to Red Archer.
Yep.
Any subsequent attacks?
He only gets the one, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yep. Oni, it is your turn then.
Okay, Oni is going to try to scale the mammoth. I don't know what I need to
That's
roll to do that.
That's
but
Hoppy's thing. He's
Then-
gonna get on its back.
I want to get into combat with Blue. Or try to push Red off of the mammoth so that Hoppy can stomp Red. I haven't decided yet. First I have to get up onto the mammoth.
Okay, so let me preface this by saying you would have to be a remarkable athlete to even
I
consider
am!
such a feat.
I am a remarkable athlete.
The mammoth is quite large, has tusks, and a prehensile trunk that it will use to stop you from doing this. So I'm going to have it, rather than provoking attack of opportunity, I'm just going to say it's an athletics check at disadvantage, because this is a very large creature that does not want people climbing it. But a remarkable athlete shouldn't be deterred by such an impediment. A 10 is not going to do
A
it.
24 would have.
I agree completely.
Okay, I guess I'll just attack then, since I'm not going to be able to scale it.
Or you use your inspiration token, or you can, yeah. No, I guess those are your options, really. Also, run away is free.
We're also saving some of our big tricks for later, so
Yeah, I'll just attack it.
Well,
Do I get a full attack since that would have...
That was just your move, yeah.
Okay. 1. No, not at disadvantage.
14 still
2.
misses. Yep.
That would have been an 18.
3, 4.
Oh,
3 hits, 1 miss. The poor mammoth is just getting beat up on. You guys are kind of mean. This is like a PETA violation.
Well, it should have let me just climb up and fight the archers. That's what I wanted.
Often when animals don't do what you want them to do, it's appropriate to stab
Someone's
them.
got to use animal speak to try to get the mammoth on our side.
It is Renan's turn.
Oni doesn't have that ability.
Renan is going to. Could I use my acrobatics to get up to the top of this post? For the specific purpose of, and then use the fire attack.
There is a way for you to do that, but it's going to be athletics, not acrobatics.
Okay. So in that case, I'm just going to move a little bit closer.
I think using acrobatics to like finesse a fall off of the thing, super flavorful, but you can't really finesse up a climb check.
I mean, okay, I will go with that. That's fine. And I'm going to do Firebolt.
That is a success.
Sorry. We attacked red before. Did we do damage?
We did.
5.
Okay.
We're on the board for 5.
No, not a ton, but yes.
Oh, I was thinking. Sorry, I was thinking that I was going to shoot green. I want to get.
We have not hit green.
What's that?
I don't think we've
Yeah.
hit green.
I think I want to hit green.
Understood. Green has been wounded.
And I'm gonna yell as Hoppy that we need to get the get her off of there.
Is a mammoth will make his attack. Oni, you did just stab it a bunch, and it doesn't like that. It will attempt to gore you,
At disadvantage.
except that it's below half, so it's going to just be normal.
Okay.
A good catch, because I do forget that stuff. Oh my goodness. Second gore is also... no, 26 might hit.
26 does hit.
12 points of piercing.
I could soak it.
Never mind.
None points of piercing. Green will shoot at Renan, even though she has partial cover. Oh my goodness. I only roll my failure first.
Fell off. Fell off. Fell off.
No, but it did give me disadvantage on my next attack, so my second attack is a 13 rather than an 18. So I missed Renan entirely. That is bullshit. Wolfman Red will continue to focus down Oni. Do they have disadvantage, Mark? I don't remember what the range is on the spirits.
Spirits is. I haven't attacked them, so
okay.
Spirits only affect people I've attacked.
Then they will attack unfettered against Oni.
I feel like there should be some disadvantage toward attacking me if they have to shoot through the mammoth, since I am standing
they're
kind
shooting
of right underneath it.
down, like, or down around its ears. You take 7 points from one archer's successful longbow strike.
No. 20.
Well, now you're gonna just die, so I'm pretty happy about that. What? A 21 and a 23?
No! I take 7.
You take 7 points of piercing. That is it for me. It is Amon's turn.
All right. I want to try something interesting, and I want to see how it plays out as a rule of cool. I'd like to make it easier for me to get up this pillar next round and the rounds after that. So I want to stick like my short sword or something in the pillar so I could use it to climb up and get up there in one turn instead of, well, get up there in a turn and still have a move instead of double moving. How do you feel about that, John?
I'm thinking. I think it's cool. So you're saying you would take your action this turn to plant weapons as handholds and footholds, so that next turn you could move and attack?
Correct. And for, unless those things are moved or removed between rounds, they would still be there for me to use and do the same thing in following rounds.
I like it.
All right. Then that's what I'm going to do.
Daddy.
Do you want me to roll anything?
No, I don't think so. I'm just gonna
Okay.
like little ladder marks on it so I remember.
Okay. And then so I'll be on the pillar now.
Nice.
And that's it for my turn.
My turn.
Hoppy, it's your turn.
My turn. So my.
Can Hoppy... Hoppy wants to get on its back, and furthermore, he wants to try and push red and blue off. And then Hoppy thinks that, and then if the animal has like reins or something like that, I want to try and take control of it and calm it down using my animal handling. How much of that can I do in one action?
So athletics with disadvantage to ascend the woolly mammoth.
Okay.
Then you can use an attack action to grapple, which is the same mechanically as shoving. So you would use an attack each on blue and red to try to. This is Sparta, kick them off the mammoth.
Would you let me use a bonus action to, if there's a some type of control, take control and like calm it down?
If everything else is successful, sure.
Sweet. Totally doing this.
This is how Hoppy gets a mammoth.
Okay. Let's go for broke here, guys. Okay, so athletics at disadvantage. Boom!
You have climbed the mammoth.
Okay,
Jumping
now...
down the trunk up to the top of its head, you're now standing sort of like on the litter on its back where these ladies are perched.
And then Sparta kick him off.
This is...
Hoppy!
Hoppy! Oh,
No!
that would have been an advantage. So,
okay,
20,
good.
24. 20. No, 24 because I'm not using a weapon.
It is not an attack roll, though. It is an athletics check.
Oh, okay. So then I failed that one?
I mean, if you want to just tell me what your strength bonus or your athletics bonus would have been, you can keep the die roll of a 16, and we can just do the math manually. It wouldn't have affected the die that you rolled, but...
Athletics? My athletics number is 9.
Then yes, blue or red kicked first. You pick.
Blue. And then athletics one more time to kick off red. Boom!
That one is not successful by 2 points.
Oh! Damn it!
Blue does take 6 points of falling damage.
And I don't suppose I can, calm the mammoth at all?
No. It's thrashing wildly because one of its riders has just been kicked off, and a mini mammoth is climbing all over it.
Damn it. So close.
Is it worth an inspiration token, or do you not have one?
I don't have one.
Draco's turn.
Okay. So he is supposed to not be a caster. So I have to figure out a cover for casting Gust on green. Are the archers considered a medium creature?
They are.
Okay, great.
Like just the world's most powerful sneeze.
Yes. He's gonna take his bow out like he's going to shoot it, and then he's just gonna go and then
or a magical arrow. Just like, look at my magical arrow, guys!
Archers do that, right?
Whoosh!
So it has to succeed on a strength saving throw or get pushed 5 feet away. Oh, it says away from you. That means that
That's okay.
Oh, it says I can create one of the following effects at a point you can see within range. So they don't have to be... I do have to move closer, though. And even then, I still can't. I could do it to red. I can't do it to green. I'm too far away.
Okay, get red off of here, and then I'll take control of the...
Yeah, I'll try to gust red instead, because they have to be within 30 feet.
Okay. And I have to make a strength save, you said?
Yes.
Wish me luck.
I hope you don't roll a 17 or higher.
I got a 10. That's even better, right?
Nope,
It's
that doesn't do it.
it's
You go.
exactly- Falls
Bye-bye.
backwards right in line. I'll make her take some fall damage. Wow. I'm consistently rolling 6s on fall damage.
And then he's just gonna, like, shake his head and look at his bow and arrow and just kind of shrug.
Oni, your turn.
Alright. Oni's taking it personal with these guys. So we're gonna start with red and we're gonna go one of these. One of these.
Are they prone?
They are not.
And
Okay.
one of these. And one of these.
How many things are you gonna do over here? Damn. The 16 misses, everything else hits.
Okay.
She's significantly injured, being stabbed by Oni multiple times.
Can we see hit points for them?
Can you not?
Only the mammoth.
Oh, that's weird.
We didn't do help, harm, heal with...
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
She could have helped me to knock that guy off, and then I would have had a mammoth.
I mean, it's not too late. You could still have a mammoth. You're the only one on it now.
There is a plan.
It is Renan's turn for a plan.
Renan is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can't get all the way across, so she's going to stay where she's at. And firebolt. Green.
A decent firebolt. Moth. Mammoth turns around, stomping, bucking, not unlike a bronco bull, trying to throw Hoppy off. It will satisfy itself by attempting to gore Oni.
I feel like, how would it know the difference between me and the archers that I'm standing next to?
Like, besides using its eyes or its nose?
Yes.
The supposition is that mammoths are so stupid they can't differentiate globby human-shaped things from each other.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, why would it not want to lash out at them as well, since they were riding it and presumably have been keeping it captive? Why,
Or like
if
maybe
it's
they raised
just
it and it's a trusted
as an
companion
animal.
rather than a slave they beat. It could be an animal they raised.
Okay.
The same reason that when Hoppy falls down next to you, he doesn't just maul you.
No, a big, like, giant trampling creature is very different than a humanoid. I take 21.
I think I have disadvantage. Is that right?
I don't know.
I didn't attack him last round, so
Then no. Then you take
technically,
21 points of piercing.
Okay.
yeah. But blue is at disadvantage.
Red Archer is going to drop her bow, draw 2 curved short swords, elf style, and makes 2 short sword attacks against Oni. I think those both miss, yeah? 19 and 14. Blue is going to use Cunning Action to disengage to here. And then we'll make 2 archery attacks with disadvantage against Draco. 12 and a 16. I think the 16 actually hits.
The 16 hits, yeah. The 12 does not.
10 points of piercing. And green will fire on Draco. And I get to add... 6 is 18, 27 damage.
Draco takes 27 damage.
In total this turn, yes.
I did the first batch. What is the second? 20.
He
21?
took 6 points, then 12 points, then 9 points. I don't know what part of the maths you've already done. It is Amon's turn. The rider using like a Hunter's Mark style ability that's a damage rider to give their attacks an extra d10.
All right. Do I gain any advantage from my vantage point on my attacks, John?
There is no effective high ground advantage in this situation.
Okay.
So the short answer is no.
Okay, just curious. Alrighty. So I'm going to shoot at green. She looks like she's perched too.
What happened?
That is a hit.
And I'm going to move my Hunter's Mark as a bonus action. And then fire again.
That matches.
7.
So
Sweet.
that's it for 20. 22.
7.
She's
Oof.
on the back foot for sure. Almost dead.
Alright, that's it for me.
Maybe before you take your turn, are you guys intending to kill or just to render unconscious, and if they die, they die? Or are you hoping that the swing that you strike is done with the intention to kill?
Yeah,
I think just incapacitate.
Incapacitate, yeah.
Yeah, if we can help it.
Except
Alright,
we're trying to just take the mammoth out.
We're terror.
Right, we're
Yeah.
not gonna do any more damage to it. We're just gonna. It's ours now. Okay.
That's my hope.
We're not murder hobos. We're roofie hobos. We just knock them out.
Is it animal handling to see if I can calm down the animal?
If you want to use it strictly with a skill, yes, animal handling is at disadvantage because you have friendlies that have attacked it in this combat.
So, what else could I do? Is there any controls? Is there blinders? Is there something else that we could use to give to render him unable to attack us?
Outside of some kind of druidic or hunter magic that would specifically like charm the beast, no, you're looking at animal handling, and again because it's been attacked at disadvantage.
Yeah, Draco has like animal friendship and speak with animals, and a couple of other things.
I'm gonna try and. Does that work?
you use the reins to stop it from trying to thrash and gore Oni. You can bring it to a standstill. It seems incredibly well trained and is responsive to whoever's holding the reins. It won't take much to set it off, as your impression. Like, if anybody attacks it again, it's going to go back to fighting back. And also, you get the impression, due to its training, that if one of its, riders returns to it, like, this isn't a spell that makes it permanently docile, but
Yeah.
for right now, you've calmed it by being the person controlling it.
Can I convince it to wander over this way?
If you want to use your action to attempt, you can move it. It'll move half of its speed, so 25 feet in a direction.
Yes, move directly out of combat. Yeah.
All right. Draco's turn.
Draco's going to have his trusty longbow out, and he's going to.
He can get green.
He can. I was gonna move him in between the mammoth and red, and I decided that was a bad idea. That could go wrong in so many ways. Okay.
How about you move him back here?
He's gonna move here, and then take his shot, and then shift behind the pillar. He's going to longbow. $15 doesn't hit
Miss.
though, and he's gonna come back here behind the pillar. Alright, and then we have Sari, who can do... We could just not have Sari fight this match if we don't need her to, so that they don't know what she can do.
Do you want her to, cry in the corner like she's scared?
Maybe.
Yeah, that sounds good. Maybe we can have her do, a performance check for, being completely inept.
Mm-hmm.
Adventuring team. Yeah.
He just starts shooting arrows into the crowd by accident.
She just makes pew, pew, pew sounds.
Mm-hmm. She's shadow boxing, get him, over in the corner.
The sun is in her eyes right now.
Nailed it.
Alright. Oni, round 4.
Alright, Red, let's do this.
Not like that, you don't.
I'm gonna inspiration tokens that.
No! Save the inspiration for later!
I'm sure 15 still doesn't hit, but...
15 still misses, yep.
28 hits.
How does she have a better attack on her offhand than her main hand?
Probably because she's a cheater.
My silver
Looks
blade.
like the same one.
No, the golden blade is 11, and the offhand is 13. How many hit points does she have? That doesn't kill her, right? I gotta keep going.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna dig into Mark's math assessment.
I assumed because I only got to hit once with the offhand, but I get to hit multiple times with the main hand. That's why the main hand is lower.
You've got a random +2 modifier in there, and I don't know where it's coming from. So you should have your strength, your proficiency bonus, plus the weapon's innate magic quality.
Is it
But
part
Mark
of
is
the
right.
two-weapon fighting style?
Oh, possibly. I don't know why that would make it superior. Oh, look at that after this. I don't want-
Sorry.
No, it's a good catch.
Or martial versatility?
Were you gonna make one more attack, or was that it?
No, I still get to make 2 more. I just wasn't sure how many hit points she had, and I'd like to pivot to blue if...
The damage has been subtracted, and she still has more. You can see the bar, yeah?
Yes.
Would you like to use an inspiration token for that?
No. That was the desired result, actually.
You are able to maneuver towards your opponent while attacking and harass them. After you attack, you can choose to automatically succeed in grappling your opponent if you have a free hand, or shoving your opponent if both hands are in use.
Shoving my opponent. Really? She's not dead?
18 points takes her to 2.
After the 26?
Yeah.
Wow. Alright. I'll shove her, I guess.
Would you like to push her away from you or knock her prone in the square she's in?
I'd like to knock her prone, and I'm just going to stand over her and say, stay down. And look
Would you
all
like to make an
intimidating.
intimidation check?
Yes, I
And
would.
I don't know what an intimidation tech is, but do that. That's pretty good. We'll see if she heeds your advice. It is Renan's turn.
Renan will firebolt this back guy, and she's gonna do it by yelling "Firebolt!" and
The red one, or
no, green.
copy that. That takes her to 4.
Can she yell "Stay down"?
Stay up. Well, like down, but where you are. Don't move. Stop it.
I know you're still standing,
Give up.
but
STAHP. Stop. Mammoth's turn. Mammoth is going to just mill about the arena, as Hoppy is maintaining sort of a vaguely neutral control over it. It doesn't take any additional actions this turn. Do you want it to move farther away from the chaos, or or would you rather not put it closer to friendlies in case something bad happens? Just kind of keep it where it is.
I would like to keep it as far away from friendlies and possibly missed shots as possible.
Irish?
Yeah, I mean, I guess like right here would be fine. It's kind of a little closer to sorry, but also kind of out of eyesight.
Sorry's jumping up and down. Mammoth! Mammoth!
New friend, new friend, new friend.
This archer maneuvers around the column to get a better shot at Draco. Uh, 17 and 20 both hit for 19.
We're gonna have to kill one of these guys just so he gets that heal skill he gets.
Red will use both short swords against Oni, which has not worked out well for her in the past, but this time seems decent. Are those
But
2
she's
hits?
laying on the ground. I've
Oh, you're
knocked
right.
her down.
I had to stand up. It cost me my movement. Half of my move speed.
Okay.
Or it might need to take this off though. 15 to
I took
Oni.
it.
Yep. And then green will also fire on Oni. Yeah. It will. 20 and 21 for a total of 20 points of piercing. And that is my turn. It is Amon.
I should have stayed where I was so I could have soaked some of that. Sorry, I didn't think about that.
I have 39 hit points.
Nah, you're fine.
Okay.
Amon
We're
is
gonna
AFK, and we're going to delay his turn, and he's gonna kill one of these mofos.
So we'll have Hoppy take his turn now.
Okay. I'm going to since she didn't listen, I'm gonna take my. That's the wrong character. I'm gonna take my my longbow, and I'm going to
Okay.
hit red.
Okay. Yeah. I'll wait for my turn. I'm back.
You can go after Hoppy does.
Yeah. Sorry, someone called me.
That should
my
not have been a
father-in-law.
disadvantage. That should. And actually, I can't do advantage on it, so it would have been 17.
17 matches.
Okay, and that was on red.
Red is dead.
Okay, and
Incapacitated.
Not Hoppy. Draco should do his reaction to use her to heal. And then I'm gonna shoot green with the second attack. And it should be normal.
I don't know what that reaction is.
Green. I don't recall what it's called, but it's the thing that gets him 10 heals.
Eli.
Sorry, there's just so much happening right now. Is it my turn again?
Oh yeah, you can take your turn now. Sorry about that.
Okay.
It's an ability meg, not a spell. It'll be on the core tab, towards the bottom of his.
On the glass side.
Cauterizing.
So is it just blue left?
Just blue is left, and the mammoth technically.
Oh, yeah.
Dad.
You gotta
Who's
be within
that?
30 feet, it looks like Meg.
17 still match.
It does.
Sweet.
Who's that?
Again. 18.
18 is better.
15.
Just below half health now. Any other bonus?
Who's that?
Nope. That's gonna be it for me.
Draco's turn.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to have it already set up. I have to be within 30 feet of the thing.
I think it's a reaction.
Yeah, it's called Cauterizing Flames.
Yeah, you might need to do it on the last guy.
It says for 1 minute. It hasn't been 1 minute yet, has it?
Okay, yeah.
All right, so I can use it to heal 2d10 plus wisdom on Oni. Is that right?
I suppose you could.
Draco also needs a lot of health. So.
Yes, but Oni's about to go charge that guy, so she needs more health.
Got it.
Okay. And I can only do that once.
Number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, which should be 4 times at this level per day.
Okay, so I can do 2 on Oni and 2 on Draco.
I think you can only do it once per turn.
That's why I was asking.
Oh yeah, yes.
Okay. All right. Then I think that's his turn. Are we gonna have Sari do anything? I
No.
don't know if she can shoot blue from there, or are we just gonna let her continue to?
She's yelling pew pew pew.
I like it. Okay.
The lance is 100 feet.
We won't have her do anything this
Okay.
match.
Then Oni, start of round number 5.
All right. It's just blue that's left, right? Because we're gonna save the mammoth.
Yep.
Yes.
Did nothing with the mammoth.
Good luck. That's not gonna
Missed. Also a miss.
do it. Jesus.
That's a hit. And also a hit for 20 damage.
Not for enough damage though. I am going to second wind.
D10 plus level, right?
Okay.
That was a 20-sided die, not a 10-sided die there, Miss Cheater.
Oh, it was supposed to be, I'm sorry. It was supposed to be a 10. So I'll minus.
I'm fine just calling it 20 health if you want.
I just took 10 off. We'll
Okay.
call it an 8 instead of an 18.
Sure.
Renan's turn.
Indeed. Can she close it out? Firebolt!
Yeah, she's gonna think she's still in range. I think it was 120, so I just double check. Sorry, I need to find her.
Wouldn't bet money that that's correct.
120, yeah. So then she doesn't need to move. She's just going to firebolt.
It's 18 or better. She's killed him. Oh, but a critical miss.
Inspiration, inspiration, inspiration!
I don't think she... Oh, she does have one. Do we want to burn it, or do we want to hold on to it? I think a 22 is probably not going to affect us significantly. And the other guy's going to be dead this round anyway, so...
It says your spell misfires, knocking you over. You are knocked prone.
Okay,
From where you are,
she'll
that's not
stand up.
of the ways that could have gone bad. That's probably the best. Mammoth's turn. We can just skip this if you want, or if you want to maneuver it, you can.
No. He's fine. I'm just going to pet him.
Archer will drop bow, double elven short sword you. Unsuccessfully. You got her on the rope, Zoni. I'm on kill shot? Question mark. I heard Discord fade in and out twice.
Yeah, I've had my connection's been funky. Yeah, I'll take the kill shot. Well, we'll see. I'll take the shot.
Yeah! Nice.
Just right over Oni's head.
We need one more, unfortunately.
Okay.
I think it only has to hit. I think minimum damage, yeah, kills her.
Well, I could have. I guess I could have cast Hunter's Mark too.
Did we Lee all three of these?
Yeah, everybody was left at like less than 10% of their health for a whole fight. That's pretty great. All right. The crowd isn't as like motivated as you see in the Catal arenas. They seem to be more interested in the violence. The fact that you have abstained from killing these people is less exciting for them. And the gong that signifies the end of the match has not tolled yet.
Because of the mammoth.
I think, or because we have to kill them all. We didn't ask anyone. Is there like someone we can see in line of sight from where we are that we can communicate with and ask if we have to kill them?
What did you call them? It starts with a V.
Starts with a V?
Yeah, isn't that what you said?
Oh, I don't think it does. Like I knew who it is. I don't think it starts with a V. There's an arbiter,
It does look like a dragon.
which doesn't have a V in there. He sits beneath the green dragon's head. You can, like, sounds formal to say make an appeal to him, but he is watching the games, and you know that he's the arbiter. Like, if there's not a conclusive defeat, he's the one who determines whether or not there's a victor. But beside him is this giant, 6-foot diameter gong that has not yet pealed, signifying the end of the match.
Alternatively, Draco could try to mind control the mammoth into laying down and playing dead.
I'm on the pillar, so I'm just gonna like look at the arbiter and say, "What else do you need?"
Shoot the gong with your bow and make it make a noise.
That's like some Katniss stuff.
That'd be a baller.
I feel like
move.
that's I feel like that's what Renan's gonna do.
But Renan is the mage, right?
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll shoot the gong
Nice.
just as a symbol of defiance.
Okay. As Hoppy nurses the mammoth and tries to keep it safe from the prying eyes of the arbiter, the arrow shot cleanly hits over his shoulder to the gong. It peels, boom, echoing out throughout the stadium. He looks over back at like the attendant, like, "Did you just hit my gong?" The attendant's like, "I didn't touch it." You can tell he's not happy, but the crowd loves it. The insinuation of authority over this is not a thing that they are accustomed to seeing, and you can tell that this is testing the waters for sure, but he's decided to rule in your favor, and he gives an enormous thumbs up after standing to his feet beneath the head of the green dragon.
Nice.
And the crowd goes crazy. The gong is officially rung by the attendant now with his mallet hammer. It just rings differently though than when the metallic arrowhead hit it. This round
I just
is
take
over.
a bow of respect and thank you.
And I'm gonna pick up the blue lady and carry her off the field since she's incapacitated. If I can pick up red, I'll do that too.
They are slight women, so yeah, you could probably.
I got one
One
over
under
each
each.
shoulder.
Yep.
Just walk out. Green's on her own. She's up on top of the pole. I can't do anything about that. Hoppy will have to pick her up from the mammoth back. You're muted.
Okay.
Yes, I'll go over by the pool and try and pick her up, pole, and try and pick her up.
Perfect.
Keep her on the pill and off the pole.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Short rest.
You guys withdraw to the healing chambers. The arena has many antechambers, recreational and restful. Round 1 is over. To the victor go the spoils.
The big question is, do I get a mammoth?
As you exit the arena, there are animal handlers that are shooing him into one of their large animal paddocks. There's
Come
not
back
a
and pick him up
discussion-
later.
Right now, there's not a discussion about who keeps the mammoth in quotations. Since the other people are dead, or aren't dead, I imagine that they will just resume custody of the mammoth once they're awake.
To the victor goes the spoils.
Render on to Hoppy that which is stuff he wants.
Okay. I took no damage from that, so is my ring of regeneration, do you need to attune to it? Hold on a
I
second.
was pretty sure. Meanwhile, Oni has spent all of her hit dice.
No, I rolled half of them as Draco and half of them as Oni.
Oh, okay. I just saw a lot of hit dice.
So they both have 7. Draco is not full, so I think he's probably going to have to do, unless you'll let me backwards use 2 charges on to heal him with that spell.
Yeah, that's fine. There was at least round time for 1 for sure, and I don't mind fudging the other one.
Okay. I can also, I think, use some of my so I think it's the Warglaive. Sorry, let me I just want to look at this, but I think I can use the Warglaive to heal somebody else, but I'm just checking it out.
Being able to cast that Cauterizing Flames 2 more times got Draco to full, and Oni's at full.
Oh,
She
okay.
doubles her hit points from hit dice, so she got back up real quick.
What
Got
a
it.
lovely periapt.
It is a wonderful periaptive wound closure. Best starting magical item ever. I have very much enjoyed having that.
Okay. Round 1 is in the can. You guys are victorious. Crawl, the keeper of odds, owes you $300. Well, returns to you the $100 that you wagered plus your winnings of 200 gold for having won the very first round at 2-to-1 odds. Congratulations.
Nice.
He wants to assess the other combats before he makes any additional wagers with you.
Mhm.
Real talk, out of game, it's 10:30. If we are looking to end the session at 11 because of an early departure. Is it better to just end it now, or do you want to try to get into a combat in 30 minutes? I'm worried that this one took almost 90 minutes, and that it is unlikely we're gonna do another one as complex 3 times faster.
Probably just
I'm down
call
for
it
either.
early.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll pick it up here next Sunday.
Sounds good.
And Michelle
next-
confirmed
yeah, should be
that she'll be available.
Perfect.
Nice.
That's awesome. Mark, did you have?
Alright. No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Great. Then we're just short Draco, I think. So plan for a full session Sunday next.
Yay!
Sounds good.
Nice.
Later, friends. Good luck, Caleb.
Later.
Awesome. Thanks everyone.